The devil is body swapping in him. Here's the big theory. So I watched the BTS and two things stood out to me. The pentagrams and that Isaiah may be trying to save Cameron. Notice the inverted pentagram is not usual at all, as far as devil worshipping can be usual. And why is there an infinity symbol? Is a soul getting snatched forever? Intertwine it with the sigil of Baphomet, and I think it's our first clue that the sacrifice is eternal. Because when they say the goat, I think they mean it literally. So here's what I think is happening. Isaiah is spotting prospects, sending his Baphomet to give them a concussion and binding them. Are the stitches dark magic binding? Often they connect a person to the spiritual realm or another being, in this case both, making them easier to recruit, which makes the screams of "what are you willing to sacrifice" that more menacing. And I think that's when he begins the fire sacrifice ritual, which we see throughout the trailers, which includes running along the Devil's Highway where we can see Fort Butt, as the film takes place in New Mexico. But we'll save the fire sacrifices for another video, so be sure to follow. But what I noticed was this scene here, where it flashes and Cameron goes from normal to smiling. But is it even him? A question in religious debates is, where is the soul located? Is it in the brain? Now look at the many CT scans and x-rays. What if as the film goes on, the light dims on the scans to show the soul leaving and behavioral changes? And even this weird moment where Isaiah's eyes are white, like his body is vacant. And if you've seen The Exorcist, you'll know it's a sign of possession, or the Nubian if you also love Black Mirror. I think this represents the idea that the spirit of the goat transfers from body to body, and explains why Isaiah says to Cam that he will have to take it from me. Supported by the signs of alchemy, which indicate you must lose something to gain an equal value, which could explain why in the desert Cameron is holding himself as he's being mocked that he's just next in line, with the 8 others that come before him all correlating to a ring. The constant frame switches between Cam and Isaiah and the speed are the nails in the coffin. With the cheerleaders having no faces, it further pushes the idea that the goat is Baphomet and he'll only inhabit the best body. Right now that's Isaiah, but for how long? Well, the Alpha and Omega placards speak for themselves, but what do you think? Follow for the first sacrifices I think Cam will have to make.